An A-State athlete had to overcome major challenges after being shot in the leg. Well, Destiny Quinn joins us now with his incredible story of overcoming adversity. Destiny.
Track had me stretch for something.
Frank Massey,
Something that had me go strive for something. It's
a high school senior from Chicago,
without track, I don't even think that I'd be here right now.
had to work hard to be noticed by recruiters.
And I knew that, to get recruited, I had to jump big and run fast.
Head track and field coach Jim Patchell and assistant coach Matt Vining took notice.
We watched the film and saw he had something. He high jumped 6'10" in high school and long jumped over 24 feet.
You got to be fast, got to be strong, got to be explosive, and he's just a very well-rounded athlete. A little bit fearless too.
Growing up on the south side of Chicago and that area, it's not like growing up in Jonesboro. It's a pretty rough place.
I knew that college was the only choice that I had to go to if I wanted to be successful.
It seemed as though everything was coming together for Frank. In just a few months, he would be in college as a student athlete.
And all you hear is gunshots. Pow, 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 pow.
But that's when everything changed.
We all started panicking, so we started running.
A trip to the movies would forever change his life.
I just felt my leg get really heavy. I was running, and I just kept running, and it felt like something was pushing up inside of my leg. So I'm like, what is that?
He was caught in the crossfire.
I'm hit. And then I look, and I pull my sock down, and as I pull my sock downward, blood just gushes out and flows with my sock. And I just remember my leg feeling real numb, and it was like this excruciating burn, like this pain that it's undefinable. It's like I felt this sharp drive from here to here.
But x-rays showed the bullet was still lodged in Frank's leg.
And it's stuck there, and they can't do any surgery or anything.
For 4 months, the bullet would have to remain in his knee in fear of what could happen if it was removed.
So much harder was that it was my jumping leg.
I was more worried about him and what it would do to him emotionally because he really wanted to be ready. He had been working hard in the off season for coming to school.
It does more than just mess with your physical. It messes with your mentality too, because it's traumatizing.
Frank came to Arkansas State and began rehab.
Then after that it was just getting him here and getting him in school, getting him on campus, and actually getting his leg taken care of.
He'd be fine eventually. We just needed to get him in a good place mentally.
So I started working harder. I started going to rehab every morning, 8 a.m. Treatment. And then, I started working harder in practices. I started doing the bounds even when I didn't have practice. On weekends, I'd do bounds just to try to get my left leg strong enough.
His hard work paid off.
The week of the meet, we were at practice and we were doing jumps, and I was jumping really bouncy, and coach is like, where'd that come from?
He's kind of proven us all wrong. We thought he would have to redshirt this season. Obviously he's not. He's jumped high already this year.
It's not completely back. It's not 100% healed. I still have to push each and every day. I train through pain literally every day.
He's got an opportunity to be something special. The work ethic he's put into this point to get back this quickly can only drive him on to something higher in the future.
Frank jumped 6 feet and 8 inches high at his first collegiate meet. In the studio, Destiny Quinn, Region 8 News.